One game only, one. Formidable wrestler from Rumbek town. Timangi get dol kabiri baja yiti gamar bagede. Baja yiti gamar bagede. Timangi. My bro. Wena, chaba. Bana. Right now, game arba is over, and the biggest event is going to start soon. Huh? Kolo. 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 The main event has not started yet, but these guys want to try it out. Game Arpa. Who's gonna win? Adrian Zomtatol. How are you, my friend? Where are you watching from this evening? Adrian. Oh, no run. What a miss. Hey, man down. 1-0. Dosin. Jadak. Kololo. Adrian Zomtatol from USA, California. Thank you. Best wishes to you and everyone in California. Brain fog. This is not Senegal. This is South Sudan. But South Sudanese share the same culture with Senegalese. The only difference is that you don't hit your opponent in this South Sudanese wrestling. In Senegal, you can hit your opponent, you can do anything. But in South Sudanese wrestling, you don't have to hit your opponent. You don't have to kick your opponent. All you do, you employ your tricks, you employ your power to bring your opponent down. Like you just saw in the first game. This guy, the main event has not started yet, but these are just youngsters trying to show their skills. Pushing is allowed. If you push down your opponent, then you win. I can eat. Okay. Adrian, pushing is allowed. On 15th, there will be South Sudanese Wrestling Championship. The current champion will take on a challenger. Wait two. Who's going to win? Latero. Hey. Mundari. Mundari. Mundari Ralo. He missed a very good chance. Edak. Adrian Zumtaro, this look fun. Yeah, it's really funny. But these are just youngsters, my friend. When the Giants walk out, when it is a big event, major competition, you will really see a lot of fun. The guys here are so tall and powerful, but these are just youngsters. Naim Pathan, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, wherever you're watching from this evening. If you have just tuned in, then you're watching South Sudanese wrestling live in Juba, the capital city of South Sudan. Sabay, how are you, my good friend? On 15 years, there will be a South Sudanese wrestling championship that will happen between the current champion and a challenger. Sabay, greetings to you, my good friend. So if you don't want to miss the main event, subscribe to my channel. It will come on Saturday. Tina Singer, stop playing, man. Are you guys bored? The main event has not started yet, but these are just youngsters trying to show their skills, trying to show their power. Yeah, referee is now sending everyone aside so that the main event starts. The event is going to be between a combined team of Mundari and Yirol West taking on Bor County. Bor County is on this end, Yirol West and Mundari is on this end. I think the event is starting yet. Right now on the screen is Timanyik, who is going to make the first game of the day. Timanyik. Dennis Frota. They still do that, yeah, sure. They do it every day. Patriot Washer. Are you going to wrestle? Can you take down this guy on the screen? Very, very powerful. Timanyik. The main event is starting soon. Patriot Washer, this guy can take you down, my good friend. He's very tall, very huge, very powerful. Timanyik. His name is Timanyik. He's a player for Rumbek. A player for Europe. Adrian Zumtacho. Yeah, there is weight class. Like the players who were playing in the first place are at the lower, are players for the lower class. But this guy, I think, is a middleweight wrestler. But the biggest ones, the giants and the champions of this match, of this game, will play on 15th. And I'm gonna bring it live. The current champion will take on a challenger. Nobody knows if he's gonna lose his championship or if he's gonna maintain it. No problem, I'm a wrestling Panam. Good luck, my good friend. Patriot Watcher. Ups today. This is how I remember watching wrestling in Gambia. Senegalese wrestling was the same back then. Eating is a new innovation to Senegalese wrestling. It wasn't that way when I was growing up. It actually wasn't that way, but it was modernized by the French. So wrestling in South Sudan was similar with that in Senegal back in the days before it was modernized. There was no hitting, there was no kicking. All you do is employ your power, employ your tricks, employ your intelligence to bring your opponent down. It is how they do it right now here in South Sudan. You don't have to hit your opponent. And once you do that, you may receive red card. And that cannot be a good news for your team. Here you only employ your tricks, you employ your power to bring your opponent down. Take him down on the floor. And once you achieve that, you have scored a goal for your team. Your girlfriends become happy. Your family becomes happy. Your friends become happy. That is why wrestling team arriving. And their team is also part of this team that has released a player. Musa Akalamar, can we need? What do you mean, sir? I don't get it. Tundalim, how are you? DC, I am in South Sudan, not Sudan. The main event is starting soon. And these are going to be the first players of the evening. This is the first player from the side of Yirol. I will be taking on the other youngster. Right here, it starts with the little ones until it goes to the biggest champions of the game. Debokria, this is South Sudanese wrestling in Juba, the capital city of South Sudan. Live and exclusive at APT Wrestling Ground. You can see APT in the background. So this playground is called... Wrestling is a real test of man, yeah, for sure. A real test of power, a real test of skills, a real test of strength. I don't know what should I use for saying right now, but at the moment, the main event is about to start. There is agreement on the pitch right there on the number of players that will play this evening. You know, here it can go up to 21 men from one side and 21 men from the other side. And sometimes it can vary. Sometimes it can be 15 players from the other side, Timangi, and 15 players from the other side. Sometimes, depending on criteria that you both can understand yourself, players can even be 10 players from one side, 10 players from the other side, competing, showing their skills. The number of players taken down, the team that takes down too many players will be the winning team. Keith Gordon, they say Sudan is banning the news. This is South Sudan. This is not Sudan. Waga Sadiq, Wassalamu alaikum Zolkabir. CKS 606. This is real wrestling, not the fake wrestling like here in America. There is wrestling across the whole world, but it comes with different tests from country to country. Here you don't kick your opponent, you don't hit him, you only employ your power to bring him down. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudan is wrestling live and exclusive in Juba, the capital city of South Sudan. On 15th, there will be South Sudanese Wrestling Championship. Tony, hi my friend, how are you? I care. Is this Djibouti? No. This is South Sudan, Juba. Spookini, how are you? Thank you for joining this evening. I don't know where are you joining me from this evening. Put down in the comment section so that Rinke? Huh? Rinke? Okay. Team Angage is going to make the first official match of this evening in the competition between the combined team of Mundari players and Yirol players against Bor County. That player right there on the screen is a player for Bor County. This player is a player for combined team of Mundari and Yirol. Guibe Benat. Hi my friend, how are you? Moregat. Salam alaikum. Keith Gordon from Caribbean. Best wishes to you and everyone in Caribbean. Top boy Balan from Eldoret, home of champions. Greetings to you and everyone in Eldoret, my good friend. Suleiman Muhammad. Hello bro, your English is so good and impressive. So thank you so very much. Thank you so much. My English is directly proportional to my energy. Once I lose energy, I lose English as well. But at the moment, I just started live streaming, so my English looks very good. After 1 hour, my English will drop. Emmanuel Imios. I'm betting on the guy with yellow on his shirt. This guy, okay? We wish you good luck. So who is placing his heart and faith on this young man? First game of the evening is going down between Timangich, a player for Yirol, and the other player, player Dijanga, win Bor County. Logachod is a player for Bor County, on the other side with grey hair. Ronnie Walker, he said his English drop after hour. Exactly, man, that's what I meant. Bet on my dick. Billy, how are you, big man? Wire. How are you? Awolade Hiyola. I'm my good friend. Are you watching from Nigeria or where? Yeah, my friend, top boy. Eldoret is a city of champions. Very, very familiar to all African citizens. Namely in Alexander Chirowin. How are you, my good friend? Where are you joining me this evening? First game of the evening. Timangich. And Alogachot. Son of the soil. How tall are they? They are very tall, my friend. They are very tall. Look at the referees. Referees are even taller than the players. Joseph Tumen. Hi, my good friend. How are you this evening? Suleiman Mohammed, funny guy. Your English is professional to your energy. Exactly, man. If I lose energy, I also lose English in the same, at the same time. It's 9 a.m. in Canada. What time is it for you? Right now it is 16 minutes past hour of 4. That is p.m. in the evening, Central African time. But East African time it is 16 minutes past hour of 5. Hamid Kismayo from Somalia. How are you and everyone in Mogadishu this evening? Freedom in Christ. 8:15 a.m. in the morning in Texas. Timangich. 1 round to go, according to the central referee. 1 round to go. The guys are equally built, and nobody looks so sharp to take down his opponent. Grace Mercy, wonderful performance. Thank you so much. Patriot Watcher. My motto was anybody, anytime, anywhere. Let's wrestle. Good luck to the two players. Son of the soil, are they more than 7 feet? Yeah, they are more than 7 feet. I'm going to show you Jay, and there is a tall guy here, the tallest at this playground. I don't know if he made it here today or not. I'm going to show you the guy. Legit Money Team, nice contest, very entertaining. Thank you so much. If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese wrestling in Juba, capital city of South Sudan. In this game is similar with that in Senegal and Nigeria, but the biggest difference is that in South Sudanese wrestling, you don't hit your opponent, you don't kick him. You only employ your power, your tricks, your intelligence, whatsoever, to bring your opponent down. That is the difference. So on 15 years, there will be championship. The current South Sudanese wrestling champion will take on a challenger. We don't know if he's going to maintain his championship or if he's going to lose it to the challenger. If you don't want to miss that contest, you got to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss this entertainment whenever I bring it live. More so, you don't miss the championship. This is the second player who's going to make the second match of the evening. Ariap is a player for Bor County, and his challenger is right there. He's a player for Yirol. I don't know if the match is going to end in a draw or if one will take his opponent down. Ariap. Sorry for being unstable. I was going to pick his name. Lawai. Ariap. Mele from Ghana. How are you, my good friend from Ghana? Kwame Nkrumah, University of Science and Technology. My brother is starting right there. I know what they are from Ghana. Mohammed Sharif. Freedom in Christ. Hello, Africa. Hello, Freedom in Christ. Where are you watching from this evening? Lawai. Lawai. Ariap. Lawai. Lawai. Ariap. Hey, this contest is going to be entertaining. The two players are really well built and powerful. The nice Proctor, get the FB on this, get you done. Good luck. Ariap. Lawai. Thomas. Canon. Grace Mercy, nice to watch. Thank you, Grace Mercy. Subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss this contest whenever I bring it live. Maruf. This is Southernmost from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the States. Blessing to everyone there. Thank you so much. Blessing to you and everyone wherever you're watching. We are going. Hey, man down. 1-0. Lowai won it for his team and he breaks the deadlock. Right now it is Bor County 0, Yirol West 1. The yellow guy is taken down. Go you return, okay? Start game of the evening. Alpha Alpha Echo. It's judo. Japanese wrestling behind trainer where you guys are. We are in South Sudan. Juba. Joseph Tumain, I am in Juba. Patrol washer. Can you take down these guys? This game looks very easy, but once you are on the ring, once you are in the ring, I think my energy is dropping right now. Once you are in the ring, you now experience how tough it is, but once you are looking, it looks so very easy. TH. The game is 1-0 in favor of Yirol, and we just saw a player taking down his opponent. That's how it happens here. That's how you score a goal here. If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese wrestling in Juba, capital city of South Sudan. This is one of the best cultural grounds in this city. Here you can find your girlfriend. Here you can find your long lost friend. That's your no man. How tall are they, man? These guys are very, very tall. They are very, very tall. 7 feet, 8 feet. TH. 2 rounds to go. TH Ralo. TH Ralo. Thinking. Freedom in Christ, Joseph. Yeah, actually, this is South Sudan. Alexia Flores. Oh, hell no. This looks crazy, crazy. This looks fun. Moye. Oi, Udia. Beware. That lad has gone to coach to receive some winning tips. I don't know if he's going to employ those tips or not. As things stand, Bor County is losing by 1-0. Second round. According to referee, there are levels 1 round to go. Alexia Flores, how are you? Dennis Proctor. Get you all done. Once tourists arrive here, I'll show you tourists later if they arrive. But I don't know if they will come for this competition. These are just competition for the young ones. The championship is on 15th, and a lot of tourists are already here. I'm going to show you all the tourists when the contest starts on 15th. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the championship on 15th between the current champion and the challenger. Gang tournament. Let me show you this guy. Very, very tall and powerful. Gang tournament. Marama podit payak. Gang. Tall and powerful. Gang tournament. I told you before, this competition start with the smallest ones and leads to the biggest ones. Now I can see the other side is taking the bar very, very far. Is raising the bar by releasing some of the biggest giants of this game. Alpha Echo, thank you for quality stream. Grote Van Up, South Africa, God be with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we do it in the soil so that when you bring down your opponent, you don't harm him. Gang, Mormayan, Tuanmayan, the power of our land. Gang Tuanmayan. Gang Mormayan. Losito. Peace and blessing to all brothers and sisters in Somalia. In Somali. Thank you so much. Best wishes to you and everyone in Somalia today. Gang tournament. The game is now leading to the biggest ones. Junior Maka. Junior Maka, how are you, good friend? Where are you watching from this evening? Edward Cremona, how are you? Yeah, you gotta sweep your opponent, there is no issue. Here, the only thing that is not allowed is to kick your opponent or to hit him. Blowing him is not allowed. But you can do whatever to bring your opponent down. Muriu, how are you, my good friend? If I'm not pronouncing your names very well, then forgive me. Sorry. Isaac Askin, how are you, my good friend? Mo Ajarjuk, Gangton man, biggest Gangton man, Yuchi, South California from the States. Thank you for joining me from the state this evening. Best wishes to you and everyone in the state. Thomas, I don't know how to read this name. Innocent Kido from Rwanda, the cleanest city in East Africa. Thank you for joining me from Kigali this evening. Emotep the Third, greetings from South Africa. Greeting to you and everyone in South Africa. On the pitch right now is Gangton Mayan, the giant of Yirol West County, and Ajar Jok, the giant of Bor County. Jolo Onyema, blessing to you guys. Thank you so much. Yellow short said him. Ajar Juk is getting ready to take on Gangton Mayan. Ajar Juk, Gangton Mayan. This is gonna be the toughest game of this evening. Spokony, when are you gonna get the ring? We're gonna get it hands down, don't worry about that. Otunui, Mufta, how are you? Gangton Man, Ajarjo, Clash of the Giants, Angel Kisu, anyone, no Bengali, Gangton Man, Ajarjo. You can support my live stream by sending me super thanks, super chat, or super stickers. They help me buy data to stream your program, to stream this program. Where to my Jerju? Where to my Jerju? Karega Gangton Man. Oh, Karin, Gangton Man. Ajerju. Oh my God. Where to? Garapalala. Karin. Oh, Jerju down. Ton Mayana. What a win. More Mayan. Big win this evening for Gangton Mayan. Gangton Mayan. Ajar Jokan. What a win by the Giant. Gang. This guy is very tall, very powerful. Ajar Juk down. Gangton Mayan up. The game is now 2-0. Hey, 2-0 guy come. 2-0 in favor of you just saw it. You just saw Clash of the Giants. Congratulations to the winner. Hard luck to the loser. Let's wait now for the next game. Chika Ozumba, how are you? Oh, sorry. If you want to watch replays, then follow us on Facebook. We post these short clips game by game on Facebook or Instagram. If you are on Instagram, the same name across all the platforms. So if you need short games or want to watch replays, follow us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram. We post short clips for each game on those platforms. Ngongajak, Manya. Who's gonna win here? Lubale Michael, how are you, my good friend? Dodo PS. Dito. I'll trade you 25 cars for one girlfriend. Yeah, for sure. 25 cows can give you one girlfriend here. The biggest problem is that the girl is going to be short. The tallest one can go up to 500 cows. And one cow costs about $300. So getting a South Sudanese girl is very expensive. This is something. Sorry, my good friends. Sorry. I have actually very terrible internet connection. But we are back here. Somebody just donated to my life. Thank you so much for supporting me this evening. Let's go. Let's go again. Somebody just donated to my live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is Big Nyan. This is Sherikat, Juba, Magali Santana, Sabon, Kelchol, hey, Salam Alaikum, Big Nial Kudwa, Kodjo Daddy, how are you, my good friend? Bonisso, have you been in South Africa? No, man, I'm planning to go to South Africa, but I haven't gone there before. Brain Fog, honestly, Dito, that's a great deal. Jaya Rahman, how are you? Carlos Manuel, how are you? Final form, give him to me. My friend, I think you cannot handle any player right here. This guy look very slim, but they are very powerful. They don't drink cola, they don't drink Pepsi, they take only milk. Grip. They are off for a short break, but they will be back in few seconds. Ngonga Jag is already back. His team is losing 2-0. So he wants to pull down one score. I don't know if he's going to do it or not. Samaseko, hi, my friend. Ala Tajara, Carlos Manuel. Noops, Saib Top. Noses Metal Finding. Great English, my friend. Thank you so much. Zil Nation. The issue is that my English is directly proportional to my energy. Once I lose energy, I also lose English. That is the big problem with with me. Chops, he's a giant. Fredo Cheng. They are about to go on again for the. I don't know which round is this. Maybe third round. Mongajak, Manya, Akalawong, Akalawong Gongajak. Kwame Poster. The guys are very tall. But the championship will bring the tallest giants in this country. The championship is on 15th of this month at the playground called Terekeka. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my channel. It is only on Saturday. Manyar is about to win. 2-1. Manya, great win. Fredo Cheng, Kwame Foster, the guys are very tall. Uama Hauro, man, if I'm not pronouncing your names very well, then forgive me. You guys can support my live stream by sending me super thanks, super chat. They help me subscribe to that whenever I bring this stream live. This guy is from Mundari, I don't know. He's wearing South Sudan, Ugandan flag. His name is Mundari. This guy is being rejected because he does not belong to their wrestling team. He is very powerful, a guy from Mundari. Beat Diallo, Greg Mark, Simiz Mila. What is their sport? This is wrestling. South Sudan is wrestling in Juba. Isabella. He's tall. I am only 4'9" feet, sorry. My country is a country of the Goliaths. Country of the giants. Patrick Afia. Good afternoon, boss. How are you doing today? I am doing really good. How are you? Madam Thondit. Another giant is out from Yirol West. Another giant. Madam Thondit. A fan of Barcelona. I don't know if this guy is Lamine Yamal or if he's Madeng Tondi, or if he's I am even forgetting Barcelona FC players, Rafinha, or if this is Gavi, I don't know. Let me take a seat so that I show you Clash of the Giants. Madeng Tondi, Patrick Afia, are you from Ghana or where? Greetings to you and everyone in Ghana this evening. Brian Madrid, watch out for the Lions. Farm boat. Hi, which country is this? This is South Sudan. Thank you, my good friend. Peace, respect. I grew up in East Africa. Some people are huge there. Yeah. East Africa is land of the giants. And majority come from South Sudan. FC Barcelona. Never saw anybody. How are you, my good friend? This is a referee. His name is I never second about. I don't know why he shows it. Names like that. Madam Tondi, Ruben, Clash of the Giants is about to go down. Coaches, Baygirin, Madam Tondi, FC Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, Smith Miller, Donatien. Yeah, like wrestling, my friend. This game is similar with that in Senegal. The difference is that here you don't eat your opponent, you don't kick him. All you do, employ your power, employ your tricks, employ all you gotta do to bring your opponent down. Once you bring your opponent down, then you have scored a goal for your team. Your girlfriends become happy, your fans becomes happy, and your brothers become happy too. Maruben, Dengatondit, Donatien, Ruben, Madeng Tondit, Ruben, Madeng Tondit. If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese wrestling live and exclusive at the APT wrestling ground in Juba, Sherikat. The Madeng Tondit. Championship will be on 15th. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my channel, my good friends, so that you witness the Clash of the Giants on 15th. I'll bring it live. I always bring these matches live, but the biggest one is coming on 15th. South Sudanese Wrestling Championship. Rishi, good evening, my good friend. It is evening in South Sudan. I don't know what time it is in your country. Ruben Madeng Tondi. Ruben. Donatien Ruben. Marcelo Bonet. How are you, my good friend? Godspeed. Madeng Tondi. Who's going down? Madeng Tondi. Achilo. Tarega Donatien. Tarega Donatien is going to 3-1, my people. FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona is winning. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. What a miss. Where to you? Where is this man? This is South Sudan, Juba. What a miss. Come back to the ring. What a miss. What a miss. What a miss. 4,800 people watching right now. Thank you so much, my good people, my good friends, for supporting my live stream this evening. If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese wrestling in Juba. In Juba, kindly subscribe so that you don't miss the championship on 15th. War wrestling team is coming right there, but they will not play today. Dio Abref. Go bro guy. Michael Dunlap from Texas. Evening to you and everyone in Texas. O'Neill Mendez. Hello my good friend, good evening. Brian Madrid. The Lions are coming. The biggest ones are coming one by one. I keep thinking about how the legs alone are more than my height. No. How can a leg of one person be more than half of your height? That means you're actually very, very short. Anthony Rosa, when the match gonna start? The match is already on, but the players were out for a short break. They are back in the ring right now. I don't know how many rounds I'm remaining, but the possession is in favor of the Barcelona guy. Well-built player. George Mwangi. George Mwangi, how is my good friend from Nairobi, Kenya. Ruben Madengton. El Gol. Unfair as well. Unfair as well. Draw. This player is the next player in the line. Achemaro. Gaspar, hello my brother. All the way from South Africa. Gaspar from South Africa. Best wishes to you and everyone in South Africa this evening. Real world. What are you doing, bro? I'm streaming South Sudanese wrestling in Juba. This game is similar with that in Senegal, Nigeria, but the difference is that in South Sudan, you don't hit your opponent. You don't kick him. All you do, you employ your tricks, employ your power to bring your opponent down. Right now, the competition is 2-1 in favor of Yirol West County against Bor County. And on 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, there will be South Sudanese Wrestling Championship. Here, I'll bring it live. If you don't want to miss it, if you want to see the champion of this game in South Sudan, subscribe to my channel. You won't miss it. You won't only miss that championship, but you will also not miss this amazing sport whenever I bring it live. Thank you so much. Kills W. How tall these guys are, very tall. Stanley Francaius. How are you, my good friend? Johnson, Bull Canal from Suriname. How are you and everyone in Suriname? Farm boat. This is Juba. Brian Button. Intijan. Inkan kupar. Inkan par. Ngaya kartala udia. Banyak kartala bara bay. Ashemaron. Madun. Ebole. Ashemaron. Magdi S. Forza Pojia, how are you? PG Bo. Bo from Oak Cliff. How are you and everyone in Oak Cliff? Dossi, Rick Player Solos. My viewers, you can support my live stream by sending super thanks, super chats, super stickers. They help me subscribe to data. Here we don't have Wi-Fi, we don't have whatever. You buy airtime to subscribe to MBs. Live is not that similar with that across the whole world. Thank you so much. Lum. Apologies for instability. I was changing position. This game is not quite entertaining, but let's see if somebody's gonna get a chance. Dossi, Rick Player Solos, Dior Abrev, my global need. Anonymous Source. How are you from England? Kwame Foster. 14.9 feet. Shahim Ali. One love from Trinidad and Tobago. Best wishes to you and everyone in Trinidad and Tobago. Eden from Kenya. Best wishes to you and everyone in Nakuru, everyone in Eldoret, everyone in Nairobi. Brian Madrid. The Lions are on. Ashemaron. Karega Ashemaron. Life is hard now for Ashemaron. Draw. Kenneth Smith. Hello from America. This is so fascinating and cool. Thank you so much. Kenneth. D-Todd. Get the fire started. There's a draw. One player is coming on right there. Who's watching from Uganda? Uganda has got a fan here. One player has come on with the Ugandan flag. Nyan. YouTube. Junior Oasis. Junior Osias. How are you, my good friend? Muhaboko from Somalia. How are you and everyone in Mogadishu this evening? Emmanuel Stanislas from Tanzania. Best wishes to you and everyone in Tanzania. TZ, Dodoma, Dar es Salaam. I'm about 6.1 feet, and that ain't shit. This place is run by the way, people. Please respect, this is South Sudan. Everyone is tall here. Everyone is a Goliath in this country. There is gonna be championship on 15th. If you don't wanna miss it, kindly subscribe to my channel. You won't only miss the championship, but you will not also miss this amazing sport whenever I bring it live. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. UGG, love your channel, coming from North Carolina, United States. Thank you so much for supporting me from North Carolina, United States of America. Daryl Vance, how are you, my good friend? Sandro Mentezit, if I'm not pronouncing your names well, apologies. Best wishes to you and everyone in Chayuer. Richie, big guy, top form. Thank you so much. Marcelo Bonet from Argentina. Greetings to you and Leo Messi, the king of football across the whole world. Final form. Give me both of them. You cannot even handle one. Panchol Noel. Mundar. Panchol. Karayega Panchol. Karayega Panchol. Hey. That was a very good fight. Tough fight. That was really tough. Come back to the ring. Professor Showtime's Content Lab. Greetings, my good friend. Where are you watching from this evening? Gogo Lungdi. Gogo, how are you, my good friend? Kulang is a very sharp player. Captain, inside. How are you, my good friend? From South Africa. Best wishes to you and everyone in South Africa this evening. B. Diallo, watching from London. I miss my Africa. We miss you as well, my good friend. Ulak. I say Keskin. Good evening, my good friend. George Mwangi from Kenya. How are you, my Kikuyu guy? Anonymous sources. Good evening. Full night. How tall? Feet inches. The guys are very tall. Maybe 7 feet tall. Others can go up to 8 feet. Farm boat. This is Juba, South Sudan. Isaac Tila. Go stand next to the tall guy. I want to see him. All right. I'll go. Panchol. Wula Panchol. Wula. Panchol. Wula. Who's going to take his opponent down? Panchol. Wula is not easy. Panchol down. Mundai. Wula is not easy. 3-1. 3-1. Ulak wearing Uganda flag. Ulak is not easy. Panchol down. Isaac Tila, go stand next to the tall guy. Thank you. I'll go. I'll stand next to him. But right now, this match is about to start, so let me bring it to you first. Agurage. Nyal. Nyalate. Patrick Apia, I'll be coming to your place. I can't wait to welcome you to this electric ring. It is electric now, but what if the champions come and take on the ring? Take each other on the ring. You will enjoy it. Gary Lynn, Nepalese bloodline. Ladies and gentlemen, you can support my live stream by sending super thanks, super chat, super stickers. They help me by data whenever I bring this live. Glen Karaga, where is all the white people? The white people come here as tourists. Nyat, nyat, nyat. Karaga nyalaten, Karaga nyalaten. Nyal down. Nyal is going down. Oh, oh, Nyal down. 4-1. Good again. Once you miss your chance, then they come and hit you straight on the face. He missed his chance, and he was treated with the medicine straight from his own pharmacy. 4-1. The bad day in office for Bor County. Formidable wrestlers. How was that? Glen Karaga, how was it? Steve Quantum. Dispute over chicken. Come on. Enrique Perez from Puerto Rico. South Sudan defeated Puerto Rico in basketball. I think we can also defeat Puerto Rico in South Sudanese wrestling. Professor Showtime's Content Lab. All right, thank you, my good friend. I will follow you straight away. Let me see. I'll support your channel, my good friend, because you are doing so much. You are doing more than too much right now. Supporting my live stream, wherever you are, is real huge support. Thank you so much. Henan, North Carolina. You are a regular viewer here. I appreciate you. And I shout out your name. Henan. Rabi OP3645, bro. Malon, yeah. Rankin mun? Malon. Kuna randi. Malon you na chul malon ma dong malon ma chil malon nyang kwaj. Hai jamana. Oh, Jama, wait to. Rob Wilson, they act the same way on the subway. Some official blog, what kind of game is this? This is South Sudanese wrestling. All you need to do in this game is to employ your power, employ your tricks to bring your opponent down. Like what you just saw in a game which just concluded. One player tried his best to bring his opponent down. The townie, Mata. Hakim official, watching from Dubai. Best wishes to you and everyone in Dubai. Kevin Stefanski. Another win is loading. Another win is loading. Another win is loading. Who's going down? If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese wrestling live and exclusive on APT Wrestling Crown in Dubai Sherkan. Oh! 5-1. What a win. Nyakwai. What a win. Yirol West County 5. Bor County 1. It's a bad day in office for Bor County. African Special Forces. Cheers. Yeah, my good friend. Gerald D, let's freaking go. Please respect East Africa, Rwanda. Desri, Legama, let's go. Kenneth Smith, let's get ready to rumble. You just witnessed Clash of the Giants. Celia Smith. Another game. Celia Smith, I. Divi Hick, Patty Cake. Aaron Spekin. The guys are very tall, my good friend. Achola Biara Jor. Mading. Nigerian Basket Association. Glen Karaga. This is South Sudan. Farm board, anyway, I'm watching from United Kingdom. Thank you, my good friend, for watching straight from UK. Anonymous source, round 1. Here, once you have taken your opponent down, then there is no another round. You have already scored. You have already won. Brody Coleman. How tall? The guys are very tall. Jamal Helai. Tino Kinan. Thank you so much for supporting my live stream this evening. I appreciate you for donating to my live stream. Thank you so very much. You are king of the house this evening. You are Kevin. The guys are very tall. Tino Kinan, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for supporting my live stream. Thank you for donating to my live stream. If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese Wrestling Live and Exclusive at ABT Wrestling Ground in Juba, Sherika. This game is similar with that in Senegal, with that in Nigeria. But the difference is that in this South Sudanese wrestling, you don't kick your opponent, you don't hit him. All you do, you employ your tricks, employ your power to bring your opponent to the floor. Once you achieve that, then you have scored a goal. Your team becomes happy. Your girlfriend becomes happy. Your family becomes happy. Waitunga Biarajo. FC Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Who's going to win? Sharif or Musa? How are you, my good friend? Best wishes to you and everyone wherever you're watching from this evening. James Little John. Good evening. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. Brian Madrid, the Lions are coming. Dossi, Ayo, no hold back. Marek, how are you? Ashurashili. Yeah, this is Africa, South Sudan, Juba. Yaneri, the guys are real giants. But the clash of the giants will be on 15th, where South Sudanese wrestling champion will take on a challenger. Nobody knows if he's going to maintain his championship or if he's going to lose it to a challenger. This is coming on 15th of this month at a playground called Terekeko. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the championship. I'll bring it live. I'll show you South Sudanese wrestling champion and his challenger. The competition will be 21 men taking on 21 men from the other side. Clara, Lumpi Fadio, how are you? Peaceful, how are you? Steve Quantum, this is African Sumo. Congratulations to the winner. Dang, you are using Starlink. Right now I'm not using Starlink, I'm using hair tie. I don't know if it will be familiar to you, but I'm not using Starlink. I'm not even using Wi-Fi right now. I subscribe to data using a local network. DV Hick. Is this black sumo? Like the Japanese sumo? I don't know if they are similar. Kevin Stefanski, this is South Sudan. The winner gets a flat in London. Thank you. Kevin, grabbing by the balls is not allowed. Brian Button, like to see Teddy Rayner take on the big guy. Who do you think will win? M. Johnson. I know you are not talking. Akash Suraj, how are you, my friend? Where are you watching from? India? Jaila, good evening. Emmanuel Igo, I'll luck to the winner. Song Official Blog, how are you? Mike Kolosunde, Danakon, Rob Wilson, Michael Osunde. On the pitch is Danakon and this is gonna be the rematch between these youngsters. They played in the first game and they drew. Let's see who's gonna win this evening. We was Kangs. Looks like Toronto. RV 36. Chika Ozumba. Marthengo Gwe. This is Juba, South Sudan. Uzela, Benin.
Danakon to win.
Winston Churchill, the greatest. London. Watching from London. Best wishes to you and everyone in London this evening. The Phantom. Which country is this? This is South Sudan, Juba. Hanumat. Hi, my friend. How are you? Kevin is saying, I can't wait till he grabs him by the balls. But why? Why would you choose grabbing your opponent by the balls when there are a lot of pass? Cecil Abbott. Joy Mokone. How are you? Sashita. Bangwat. Kare Nyongdiu. Kare Gadanakon. Kare Gadanakon. Is he going to miss this chance? Let's wait and see. Kare Gadanakon. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. What a miss. What a miss. What a miss. Nilanta Boiler, how are you? Sanchita Bangwa, this is South Sudan. Munir Emilio Santos, good evening. Tembekile Fried Mlango. Is it KwaZulu Natal? I don't know. Joseph Vamonde. Hi, my friend. This is a draw. Waiting for the next opponent. Yeah, everything goes except kicking and punching. Here you don't punch your opponent. You just bring him down using other means, but not through kicking and punching. Tuanashiri. Mabiadik. Mawan. Achiri. John Amsimule. Ashiri. Hitakari, what are the names of these two men that are about to fight? This guy is called Thonashiri, and this one is called Mabie Mawan. Very, very difficult names. I don't know if they're gonna sound easy for you. Mabie. This one is called Mabie, that is one name. The other one is called Thon. I think Thon will be much similar for you. Much easy for you to pronounce. Thon? Hey, Mabie again. I see Kaskin.
Hey,
Huh? Bagarin. Mabia is substituted, and this player will take on Thonashiri. Joe, where in London is this? This is Juba in London, South Sudan. Bach. Mike Bates, 300 USD. Bach Kafalu. Kangaroo. Thonashiri. Irani chalga. Kumari Indika. If you have just tuned in, then you are watching South Sudanese wrestling in Juba, capital city of South Sudan. On 15th, there will be championship. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You won't miss the champion. South Sudanese wrestling champion will take on a challenger. I don't know if he's going to maintain his championship or if he's going to lose the championship. Juan Gakson. Ashan Singh. Hello, my good friend. Timothy McDamid. McDamid from Canada. Best wishes to you and everyone in Canada. Thonashiri, they are going for a short break. And let's wait. Who's going to win in the second round? Thomas Abate. Good evening, my good friend. Kangaroo. Adesanya. Thomas Abate. USD. It's Bor County, India. If I'm not pronouncing your names well, forgive me, my good friends. Forgive me. South Coast. First time watching. Thank you so much. If you don't want to miss the championship, that will happen next tomorrow, then you gotta subscribe. The giants of this game will take on each other. Formidable wrestlers of Bor County will take on formidable wrestlers of the Mundare land. The game will feature the champion of this game. A player that takes down any size, a player that takes down any height, a player that is that do not joke. His name is Lwala Onymake. Right now, he enjoys Tonachiri and his opponent. 1 round to go, according to the referee. They pull. This is South Sudan. Kau, yeah. Amir Sheikh. Hi, my good friend. Alejandro from Poland. Best wishes to you and everyone in Poland. Thanks for watching this evening. Ashiri, last round. Ita Kari, salam alaikum. Dominator, Oropila. Good evening. Anete Sika. Ashiri. Tough game. Draw. Anete Sisa. Rasik, 500. Sergio. James Walter. This is Juba. Adeng Mawan. Michael Ugu. Which country is this, bro? This is South Sudan, Juba. G. Aragon. Hello, my good friend. Where are you watching from this evening? James Walter. This is Juba, South Sudan. Thomas Abate. William 911. What is this? Juba, South Sudan. Deful, Zulu Nation. Thomas Abate. Bryce Creep. Somewhere in Africa, obviously. Yes, and definitely. Assad, Shayop. You are a regular viewer. Thank you so much. Dear Arfunet, Gautam, Uganda. No, this is South Sudan. Mandi. Very, very tall players. Tall and well built. Mawan. Adek. Adek Mabie. One name. Rani Janga. Korgam. Thomas. I think I'm shaking right now. If you have just tuned in, then you're watching South Sudanese wrestling live and exclusive at APT Wrestling Ground in Juba Sherkat. This sport is similar with that in Nigeria, with that in Senegal, with that in Gambia, with that in India, with that in Pakistan. But the difference is that here you don't kick your opponent, you don't punch your opponent, you try other means, you try other tricks to bring him down, bring him on the floor. Once you achieve that, you have scored a goal. Your team becomes happy, your fans become happy, your girlfriend become happy. Adek, Karaya Korgam. Hey, what a miss. Karega Korgam. Another win is loading. Oh, man down. That is how you score a goal here. And that is how you win it here. You do your best to bring your opponent down. Adeng Mabia one. Deng Chang Mangar. Big Shark is happy. Big Shark. Tualit. He's an upcoming wrestler. Very, very powerful. Very formidable. Very powerful. Shark. Big Shark. Apologies, my good people. Apologies, my good people. Apologies. My network is terrible. But we got the next players here. Who's gonna win?
We're doing SPLM.
SPLM. Got it. Oh my God. Oh, man down. Man down. Woo! What a win. SPLM. I just won. This guy nearly fell on us. They nearly fell on us. What a win. SPLM. What a win. My network was terrible. Sorry. But we are back. Online. Ivan Les. All right, don't worry, bro. There is too large space in the internet. Joshua Solis. Yeah, man, once I lose energy, my English goes. Wilson Cordero. Man, turn off your notifications, sorry. All right, I'm gonna do it. Agarmato. Neck. Gaming mediocrity. It doesn't drink cola or pesto, so he will win. He drinks only milk. DR Punet. Gautam, anyone from India. Way too Manyangache. Way too. Alexander Kistruga. Mike likes it. Mike likes it. Shika Shaka. William 911. Mubu Pedro. Once I lose energy, I also lose my English. This drains me, and this is what actually happens with me. Not once, but every day. Wait, another win is loading. Another win is loading. Mali. FC Barcelona is in Halakatura. William 911. Adesh Keshari. Yes, I am from India. Best wishes to you and everyone in India this evening. Mali. Thomas Abba. Hot noises. This is some real African shit. Dionysius. Pandu, my country's night, all right? Good night. If you have just tuned in, then you're watching South Sudan is wrestling in Juba. This game is similar with that in Nigeria, Senegal. But all you do here, you don't have to kick your opponent, you don't need to punch him. Use your energy, use your tricks to bring him down. Once you achieve that, then you have scored a goal. Chanju, Saifan, Nuba Mountains, Manju Tapa Magar, my good friend, Alejandro, Demo, James Walter, Ramsey. This is actually live, my good friend. Jonathan Gomez, Brazil. Best wishes to you and everyone in Brazil. Mali. Mr. Adla von Hoss. Thank you so much, Mr. Adla. Pedro. Who's coming next? Let's wait for the next opponents. But right here, nobody is able to take his opponent down, and so it is a draw.